Hi everyone, it's Ger here from Comerford Foley. Just a quick update on the temporary subsidy scheme, and some queries that we're now seeing are mainly around, as the scheme progresses, they're around some different aspects as opposed to just the actual operation of it. One question that's come up a little bit is, thankfully some businesses are actually taking people back that they had laid off previously as they try to open up and do some work. And the question has been, how does that work? If somebody has been previously laid off, they're claiming the pandemic unemployment, and now the employer wants to maybe bring them back for a day or two, or maybe even 3 days a week. Is there some sort of prorating? The short answer to that is no, but there is a mechanism to bring them back. So firstly, the employee should close off their pandemic unemployment claim. They can do that online. Secondly, the employer should rehire the individual and bring them back onto their payroll, and they claim the subsidy scheme, assuming they're an eligible business, and they claim the subsidy scheme using the original calculations. So that's using the first 9 weeks of the 2020 payroll year. So they calculate the average net pay based on those weeks, and then they claim the subsidy amount at the 70% or the €350 a week, depending on where they fall in, and the employer can top up to the allowed top up limits. If the employee, that particular employee, is going to have sporadic work over the next number of weeks with the employer, so in a scenario where there might be weeks where there's going to be no work for them, the employer would still keep them on the payroll. They wouldn't bring them on and then let them go and bring them back on again. They would keep them on the payroll. They would pay the minimum of the subsidy amount they get, and they obviously have the option of topping up to the allowed top up limit. You would imagine in that scenario, on the weeks where the employee doesn't work, the employer may not top them up. But there's the allowed limit, and that's up for negotiation and for agreement, obviously. So that's just one small snippet of one query that's coming up. I'm sure there's going to be plenty more, and we'll try and keep everyone up to date on those. Thank you.